welcome back to another episode of LALIGA Derbies, and look where we are. We are in the Benito Villamarin, and you know what that means. We're here for the GRAN DERBI.
Two Spanish heavyweights collide. Real Betis and Sevilla FC. Let us take you on this incredible journey. Any La Liga fan worth their salt will know all about this derby, the GRAN DERBI, a contest fought in sizzling southern Spain. And once again, we're giving you all access, this time into a derby over a century old, in Andalusia, the birthplace of Spanish football. This journey began at Real Betis, a side tortured by no win in 12 straight La Liga derbies. So we went straight into the Lion's Den at the club's media day, where we got to meet the players ahead of the game.
Pablo, thanks for being with us today.
There's going to be lots of eyes on Isco and of course a new loanee signing, Antony. Now there's so many fans looking at the moment. I just want to ask you about how is Antony in the dressing room?
He's quite new. He's a good guy. He came here with a big ambition. I think he showed a big resilience. He came here to show how good he is. Listen, for us, he's beautiful. He's a great player. He's also a good boy who is trying to do what he's the best, or one of the best doing it. Go 1v1, scoring goals, assisting. He's working hard for us, for the team as well. So it's a pleasure to share moments and to be his teammate.
Absolutely. Now that's absolutely beautiful here, and I can tell it's a real team dynamic here. So absolutely the best of luck this weekend for Real Betis, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
So guys, we have the new La Liga versus Racism ball, and while we're here at the media day, let's get some players to sign it. ¿Qué tal? Pues,
We're getting all the players to sign the ball today.
Okay.
Hector, do you mind doing us the honour of signing the ball?
You are.
top
Perfect,
man,
thank you
Hector.
so much.
Estoy aquí con el mítico Joaquín para firmar el balón. ¿Vais a ganar este finde?
Ahí vamos a intentarlo.
¿Es el mejor derbi en el mundo?
Sí, con diferencia.
Gracias. ¿Y Olito en el derby? Sí, sí.
¿Qué tal tu inglés después de Premier League?
Bien.
You speak a bit?
Very good. Yeah.
We had seen the players at the training ground, and just a stone's throw away was the stadium. So it was time to visit the Benito Villamarin and hear from the staff in charge of their transfer policy, which offered some incredible insight.
On this winter transfer windows will be Antony. And then we have some names that are the players that normally are forbidden for us because the price, because salaries and everything, but they are underperforming. He was not exactly happy at this moment. It's difficult for a Brazilian to go to Manchester. Maybe Sevilla is easier because the language, the weather. We thought that Antony, giving him the importance in the team to be a starter, to play many games, he was the right person.
Although a loanee, Antony was clearly a marquee signing. His arrival sparked Real Betis into a rich vein of form.
And here I sit in the man of the moment spot. We're all excited to see what he can do in this GRAN DERBI. Can he be the main man for Betis? Well, Betis come into this game on an incredible run of form, 5 wins out of their last 5 games. They're flying in Europe. Since the January transfer window when they made key signings, this team has definitely taken an upsurge in form. With such an experienced manager like Manuel Pellegrini at the wheel, and the amount of talented players in the squad like Isco, Antony, Lo Celso, Johnny Cardozo, and the youth in the squad like Jesus Rodriguez. If they can continue this form, they can get Champions League football, and they haven't had Champions League football here in 20 years. So we've got to take in the surroundings at the Benito Villamarin. Now it seems only fair that we check out the other team's stadium. We need to head over to the other side of Sevilla to check out the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan, home of Sevilla FC. Let's go.
More than 15,000 Sevilla fans had turned up just to watch their side train, whilst at the exact same time there were reported 30,000 Betis fans doing exactly the same thing with their team. Incredible.
There really is no place I'd rather be. Beautiful blue sky day here in sunny Sevilla. Taking in this incredible open training session, thousands of people here turning out to support the team ahead of such a massive game. It's just beautiful to see. This is why we love Spanish football. This rivalry just seems so perfect because it's red and white versus green and white. 2 clubs in the same city, 2 massive stadiums. They call it the GRAN DERBI. I'm starting to understand why.
Now it was game day, so it's time to go into the heart of this beautiful city itself before we went to the Benito Villamarín for the main event. So Ollie, you've obviously been here the last few days. You stayed, you didn't want to leave. You just soaked up the atmosphere for a few days ahead of this game. How's it been in this such a wonderful city?
Firstly, this is one of my favourite cities in the world. I've been here a few times and every time I come, I fall more and more in love with the city. And to be honest, this week felt extra special. Everyone in the city is obsessed with football, and that means everyone is talking about the GRAN DERBI.
So it's accreditation time, and guys, you know we're bringing you hit sign for this game. We can't wait to be close up to one of the best derbies in Europe. Tensions were threatening to simmer over as the players arrived. We knew we were in the thick of one of the best derbies we were ever going to see.
Luke, first impressions of the Benito Villamarín?
Absolutely incredible. I mean, this stadium seats over 50,000 people in its full capacity, and you can see why it's so renowned. Guys, I cannot wait for this game to begin. It's going to be unreal. There was a special buzz in the air, the kind you feel in the deepest reaches of your soul, the palpable feeling when something special is occurring before your very eyes. We saw staff members in tears, such as the emotional hold of the pre-match rituals, and Antony, a man whose resilience knows no boundaries, was likely the best example of a man who knew what was at stake.
The atmosphere here is ridiculous. I've never experienced anything like it. This is LALIGA Derbies.
Shock in the Benito Villamarín. Sevilla lead by 1-0, and it's Ruben Vargas who gets the goal.
Well, that's the home fans stunned. I don't think anybody expected that coming in, did they? I tell you what, the assist from the man Luke and Ollie. We told you he'd be one of the stars of today's show, and it looks like he's going to be, right? Sevilla's lead would last less than 10 minutes, however, as Real Betis mounted their comeback. Seen two pretty top quality goals, right? Two stunning finishes, like rocketed into the net.
Yeah, they're actually quite similar, no?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the volley, I'm going with the volley just about a little bit better, right? From Cardoso. Great, a USA international. What a volley that was. And we were lucky enough to see the celebrations close up, guys. It is una locura. A wonderful Betis second saw them take the lead right on the brink of half-time. What a delicious assist that was from Isco, by the way. Pure class.
Done it again! Unbelievable! Right at the end of the first half. And this time it's Cucho Hernandez. The Benito Villamarín. If there was a roof, it'd be blown clean off. And again, they've celebrated right in front of our eyes.
Cheeky little dink that was from Cucho as well. Very good finish.
3 goals in the first half.
This is what we wanted.
I'm lost for words and the goosebumps. The sound in here is ridiculous.
Look at this.
Mira, 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 mira.
Half time in the
What a
GRAN
half.
DERBI. unbelievable.
Quarter to half, quality goals, three quality goals.
3 unreal goals, and the celebrations have just been mind-boggling.
Yeah, I mean, we've been lucky enough. We're sat right in the corner. We had the players right in front of us.
This is unbelievable so far.
I can't wait for the second half.
Surely there can't be 3 more goals.
Well, I just want the second half to get going.
There would unfortunately be no 3 second half goals, but that did nothing to affect a crazy atmosphere and a beautiful game.
Nearly the final whistle. 3 seconds left. Antony on the ball. Oh!
Just like that, it was full time. Antony, king of the world for now, and even though we knew the significance of this LALIGA derby, nothing could have prepared us for the celebrations that came next. They were like scenes from Antony's home country, Brazil, and my hands were trembling as I recorded footage that I knew would last a lifetime in my memory.
These are the best scenes I've ever seen in a game. This is unbelievable. And there's a party in Sevilla tonight. Echo, well done, man.
It felt like years of pain had been relieved with this derby win for Real Betis, and the fans let them know their pleasure, staying well after the final whistle to cheer them on.
Pablo! Yes, Antony, yes! Vamos!
He may not have scored or assisted a goal in this game, but this feeling was about more than just goals or any type of measurable statistic. You could really feel that Antony felt wanted from this adoring fan base.
Okay.
Hand on heart, that is the most crazy footballing scene I've ever seen.
Honestly, it felt like a final. I've never seen scenes like that, so that's what this derby means to these people. It's different.
It was honestly like they'd won a cup final, and I don't blame them. You see what it means to the fans, the players, the interactions we caught of Antony and Bellerin and Pablo Fornals. Incredible.
I mean, we've seen the scenes at the end, we filmed them, we were amongst them. It was like it was just a party on the pitch.
It's been an amazing experience to see these players building up to the derby and then see those celebrations at the end.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Antony, top off, going crazy with all the fans. It's like scenes from Brazil, scenes from his home country.
Honestly, it was like World Cup final celebrations. But then it was like Lo Celso and Chimi Avila standing on
throwing water in the air.
throwing everything, and then partying with the fans, getting close to the fans, who are the most important thing at the end of the day.
A proper footballing fiesta.
Luke, I have to ask you, you dapped up Antony.
I had to congratulate him, man. I've been following his career and I love the way he's been since he's joined Real Betis. It's a proper return of a great winger.
Yeah.
And just felt so happy for him.
We hope you've enjoyed this LALIGA Derbies episode. It's been an incredible journey in Sevilla, all the experiences we've had over the last few days, but this last couple of hours has been absolutely mind-blowing.
Incredible, there's no other word for it.
That's episode 3 of LALIGA Derbies finished.
I'll tell you what though, we've got a big one next.
Oh, that's a secret. That's a secret. So guess in the comments what the next game will be going to. If it's anything like this, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
And remember, like, subscribe, turn the notifications on the YouTube channel.
Guys, we want to keep making this stuff for you. Like, subscribe, comment, do everything you can to interact with us. We love it.
And we'll see you in the next episode
Until
of LALIGA Derbies.
Gracias.